let's dive a bit deeper into segmentation variables for building market segments. I have some thought starters here that are going to take you beyond just demographics into each of these segments to really think about the things that are meaningful about the folks inside of them. So let's start with consumers. This is a big, broad group. This could be people that you're serving at events, people you serve through community-based programs, patients you see in a healthcare capacity. This is a big, broad scope. And so what we want to look at when we're trying to segment consumers are a couple of things. One is, what is that point of intake? How did we first get engaged with this consumer? And what was it about our organization that drew them in? Second, looking at the need being met. What is it we've been able to give that consumer back as value? Are we providing a critical service? Are we connecting them to information? What is it that they are getting out of their relationship with us? Then we can look at their communication preference. All sorts of consumers will have all sorts of preferences around how they prefer to communicate, on what channels they like to use, and how frequently they want to hear from us. Then we can look at the amount of time being served. This means how long has our relationship with this particular consumer been in place? So we're looking at some history here, some evolution. If we have access to customer relationship management data, it's a great place to reflect on our lifetime relationship with this consumer or this consumer segment. How long have we been kind of working together, and what does that relationship really look like? Finally, one of my favorite ways to segment consumers is to look at additional anticipated needs. We can look at all of our historical data and know what we've been doing, but what is it we think we could be doing? A lot of times our market opportunity really lies in those potential anticipated needs, delivering value for things we see coming down the pike as needs that maybe we're not even talking about or offering just yet. When we're looking at donors, we're looking at some different pieces of information here. We want to know, are they supporting us through an event? Is there an event that maybe their family, their organization is coming back to every year? Or are they campaign donors? Are they funding ongoing programs and general support of our organization? Are they making those donations in person, by mail, or via the web? Where is it that they feel comfortable actually transacting? Are their gifts restricted or unrestricted? Are they funding us with something that has a specific purpose attached to it, or are we able to use this money that they're giving us for general administrative support and operations? Have they been one-time or recurring donors? Is this the first time they've made a donation with us, or do we have a long-standing relationship of donations and funding across a period of time? Finally, what is the structure of the organization that gift is coming from? So is that donor an individual, a family, an organization itself? It could be a trust. It could be another nonprofit organization. It could be a community group, a school. It could be a lot of different things. What is the structure and status of that donor? Finally, when we consider volunteers, who are so critically important to keeping our mission going in many cases, let's look at really where they're investing their time. So are they spending time on event or campaign support? Are they working with us in person or remotely? Are they donor facing or behind the scenes? Are they on the front lines engaging and having conversation with the people served by our organization? Or are they filling critical support needs behind the scenes? How much time are they dedicating? Are we seeing them once a year, once every couple of years, once a week, right? We see very different levels of engagement from volunteers based on the capacity in which they're willing to dedicate their time. And finally, again, looking at that structure, is this an individual, a family, or an organization donating their time to us as volunteers? And what does that mean for the structure of our ongoing engagement with them?